Welcome to another episode of 6 Overland. We're about to dive headfirst into another Wyoming adventure. We're talking rough terrain, vast horizons, and the storied McDougal Gap. We're pitching camp on the stunning Green River, surrounded by some of the most jaw-dropping scenery you'll ever lay eyes on. But here's the kicker, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The biting flies.
It's pretty buggy. This is probably the buggiest place. I've never actually used one of these. Here, it's pretty much unavoidable.
They're brutal. Not sure it's worth it.
Yeah.
We're taking you on an off-road roller coaster all the way to an epic viewpoint overlooking Green River Lake. So saddle up, because we're rolling through the heart of Wyoming. Let's hit the gas and let's make some memories. This is 6 Overland.
Ready to roll out?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Get away from the bugs.
Alicia, you want to pull out in front? You got it!
Well, here we are, embarking on another overland journey. Our compass points south, leading us past the Grays River to the renowned McDougal Gap Road, deep within the heart of beautiful Wyoming. The Grays River. It's a true natural marvel, winding its way through the rugged landscape, a whispering storyteller nurturing this pristine wilderness for generations. There are many dispersed sites along the river, which is known for fly fishing. It's easily accessible, which means that sites, though plentiful, can still be hard to come by. It's good to have a few backup sites mapped out if you plan a trip into the area. We'd been camped on the Grays for a few nights, but it was time to move on. As we journey along this peaceful road, the air carries the scent of the great outdoors. And with each passing moment, we're drawn deeper into the natural wonders surrounding us. Now, as we make that turn onto the storied McDougal Gap Road, a new chapter begins. McDougal Gap Road runs alongside Sheep Creek, a tranquil stream that meanders out of the Wyoming Range to the Grays. It's an 8.5-mile stretch to McDougal Gap from the Grays, past lush meadows and crystal clear waters. The roads are really well maintained, which allowed us to move relatively quickly. We had to slow down at times to enjoy the scenery. As we travel along, the meadows disappear and are replaced by the towering peaks of the Wyoming Range. Climbed through a series of switchbacks to the top until we found the perfect place to stop. McDougal Gap. It's a moment that takes your breath away. As we stand there, perched atop this breathtaking vantage point, our gaze is met with the sheer majesty of nature. The mountains stretch out before us, their peaks touching the sky. The valley below unfurls like a lush green carpet. Looking out over this little valley, there's a profound sense of inspiration. We We pause to take it all in, to etch this moment into our hearts before continuing on. With Mount McDougal behind us, we continue on along North Cottonwood Creek. The air here is fresher, the colors more vibrant, and the world feels like it's moving at a slower, more peaceful pace. With the Wyoming Range in our rear view, we pushed forward, not sure if we could top this view on this trip. We had about 50 miles to go to get to Pinedale to resupply, then another 50 to cover to get into the area we planned to stay for the night. More miles than we would have liked, but we had a feeling the reward at the end would be worth it. As we moved along the creek, the forest slowly disappeared, replaced by Wyoming's windswept hills, and one last chance to take in the view.
Good morning. We are set up for another camping trip. This time we got breakfast getting made back here. Us and the Lescos, once again, let's go Lescos. But we are in just a pretty awesome area here in Wyoming. We are in the Green River Valley. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good.
Green River Valley, and if I'm wrong on that, I'm sorry. But we got in here yesterday afternoon, set up. Got a little rain last night. That's why we've got the awning kind of tied down in a few different places to create gutters for it to run off. But we're going to explore this area the next few days. But check that out. I think this is probably the best view we've ever had at a campsite. The bugs are a little bad, but you know, for a view like this, I think we'll put up with it for a little while.
We couldn't have asked for a more perfectly situated campsite. About 2 miles west of the Continental Divide on the Green River, with views of Square Top Mountain, and the Wind River Range to the north extending beyond sight to the southeast. Literally the most spectacular views we've ever had at a dispersed campsite. We settled into our normal campsite routine. Breakfast, dishes, and some time to just sit and enjoy the scenery. We were in heaven here, but I'd be lying if I said we were enjoying ourselves. We were at the most epic site. The temperature was perfect. Best campsite ever. If it weren't for the bugs.
It's pretty buggy. Like, I'd say this is probably the buggiest place. I've never actually used one of these in the entire time we've been camping, but here it's pretty much unavoidable. The flies and mosquitoes are pretty bad this year because of the amount of rain that they've had in Wyoming. But can't complain. We'll deal with it because the view's worth it. Brian's down here fly fishing, trying to catch something for dinner. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But let's go check in with him. Oh man, look at all those flies. They are.
They're brutal.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of flies. Not sure it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Here, let me.
You can see the fish out there.
Yeah?
I don't know if you can see on the camera. They're just sitting in that. There's like a current that's going down through here really slow.
Yeah.
And you can see him. There's a big one sitting right there.
Yeah.
You can see him every once in a while. He'll come up and grab something off the top of the water. but he doesn't like what I'm throwing to him, I guess.
Huh.
So we'll keep trying though.
Yeah. The only reprieve from the bugs was courtesy of a short rain shower during the middle of the day.
Well, looks like we chose the right time to set up camp out here. It's kind of been raining off and on, but show you, for those of you that have awnings that aren't familiar, you can kind of create rain gutters by tying these down in the center. So for those of you with the Patriot, and you've always wondered with this cross beam here, you can actually pull that out, use a tie down to hold that pole up, and then pull down the center. And that way you can create rain gutters all the way around, kind of help some of the rain run off. But it is a wet one.
Oh, I concussed him.
Did you get him?
No, he's right there between the... I mean, I got him, but I think I just kind of made him feel like he's having a really bad day.
So what are you doing in there, babe?
I'm coloring.
Coloring? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Sorry, dude. That's really an unfortunate way to go.
All right, so we've been kind of sitting around camp for a lot of the day, and it's been a little bit rainy from time to time, some sprinkles, but the bugs, these flies have just been obnoxious. So we have decided we're gonna take a little drive and go check out some of the area. There is a place up in the hills back there that we kind of want to check out and see what kind of view we can get.
That's a dirty man cave. Whew.
Yep. Ready to roll out?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Get away from the bugs.
We are on our way to go check out this peak overlooking the lake. Basically, the lake is the Green River Lake. Green River Lake's campground is right there. We didn't want to stay in the campground, so we dispersed camped outside of it, but beautiful area, except, man, the bugs are just, it's just too much.
Yeah, the bugs are out of control. So we took refuge in the tent for a while, and that helped. But now we're going for a ride so we can have some AC as well.
Looks like there may still be snow up there.
Yeah, I just said to Brian I didn't bring a jacket.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Gypsum Canyon Road was the roughest trail we'd been on so far on this trip. The path was rugged, a roller coaster ride of twists and turns, as if the trail itself was keeping secrets. The engines hum, and we're drawn even closer to what awaits us at the summit.
Yeah, that's almost like quicksand kind of thing.
Yeah. I think we could passenger tire there,
Straddle the hole.
straddle the hole and just go up.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can always pull me out if I need to.
that's true. Yeah, we finally hit a trail with some fun stuff. Gypsum Canyon Road, I believe, something like that. I'll double check that, but this could be fun.
As our adventure continues, we make our final ascent, inching up that last uphill climb on the trail leading to the pinnacle overlooking Green Lake. We're on the edge of our seats, not quite sure what lies ahead, but the thrill of the unknown is electrifying. It's in moments like these that the spirit of exploration shines the brightest. The thrill of not knowing what's around the corner or just over the top of the next hill. The surprise and wonder that unfolds before us. That's the essence of adventure.
So we made it. This is what I would call an epic view. We were actually looking at this site to say, you know, whether we'd camp here or not, but I'll be honest, it's a bit off camber, and if you lose control of anything, brakes, you're going right over the edge. But man, this is just awesome. Like, you can see layers after layer after layer of mountains back there into the wilderness area, and when you get up closer to the edge, you can see just a little bit of the lake below. I'm glad we made this trek up here.
Life is an epic journey, a journey that often leads us to the most remarkable places. We stand on the precipice of possibility, gazing upon the mountains that surround us. And it's a reminder of the incredible beauty that life offers. In the grand tapestry of life, moments like these are the threads of meaning, woven together with wonder and purpose. These mountains have witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets. They stand as a testament to resilience, strength, and the power of time. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns. But it's in those bends, the unexpected detours, that we often discover our true selves. Life is a gift, an adventure waiting to be explored, cherished, and shared. We are the authors of our own stories, the explorers of our destinies. And each moment is an opportunity to write a new chapter. So when life takes you to the mountains, embrace the majesty, embrace the journey, even if it does come with a few new bug bites.
Yeah, that view is awesome. I am so glad we came up here. But just like where we were camped below, mosquitoes are pretty bad here. This winter with all the snow and rain, they're pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna take refuge in the Jeep like Alicia, Julesy, and the rest, and we're gonna start heading back, and maybe we can get back in time to make some good dinner, get a campfire going.
As we return to our campsite, the sun starts to cast long shadows, and we launch the drone to capture the view before the night sky takes it away. There's just something about this place. It's like a scene out of a movie. It doesn't even seem real. Yet it is, and pictures and video truly don't do it justice. You have to experience it firsthand. The reflections dancing on calm waters, the wide open, perfect blue skies, shadows wrapping themselves around mountain peaks like blankets, keeping them warm on cold Wyoming nights. Norman McLean wrote, "Eventually all things merge into one, and a river runs through it. That's this place. And it's a blessing to experience it."
Literally every time I take a shower, I want to sing, "Man, I feel like one." Grabbers. The bugs are eating me alive, and so I put my hood on.
Too much on crackers. There we go. Now the sun's just hitting the tips of those mountains.
The
Yeah. Definitely top. Wait, are we going to say top 5?
I don't know. The bugs are kind of rough.
The bugs are kind of rough. The view is
2.
View's probably the top view we've ever had. See it?
Just said stupid bugs.
How about this for you guys? How does it rate?
Oh my gosh, we've seen so many we don't even remember what we've seen.
Is this top 5? Top 10?
I don't know. I can't remember all the ones that we've been to.
See, that's the same thing. That's the exact same problem I have. That's why everything's top 5.
What she said.
Okay.
It's an easy rating system. Because like the ones that are not
The
top,
company.
yeah,
the
the
company
company,
is,
yes,
like, top
yes. Indeed, the bugs are the only thing that bring it down even a little bit.
Yeah. But you can't beat the view. You can't beat the company.
That's
You can't beat the smell of the food.
that's true.
This view is just phenomenal. Can't complain. Anyway, if you're watching this and you've made it this far, make sure to like, share, subscribe. We've got our new Patreon that we've stood up to, and we've got some extra content on that as well. So you can check that out. And if you'd like to support the channel, we appreciate it. But until next time, I think we're just going to leave you with a beautiful view because we got to eat. Dinner's ready. All right. See ya.